dating is a numbers game. There are 7.5 billion people on this earth. You do not want to match with each and every one of them. So if somebody ghosts you, he is telling you, I'm not interested. And rather than taking it to heart, like depending on when it happens, right? If it happens after 2 dates, a lot of girls are already in their feelings. If it happens after 6 months, very different. But if it's early on, it's just an indicator that he didn't want to be with you. So why being caught up in grieving this relationship? Because you don't want to be with someone that doesn't want to be with you anyways.
Yeah.
You want to be with someone that wants to be with you. So if he ghosts you, if he goes MIA for a few days, if he doesn't put in the effort, it just means he doesn't want to be with you.
Yes.
And then you have your confirmation that that's not the person you want to be with.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to give you a very controversial question.
Yes.
I hope you're ready for this. Okay.
Oh.
You know what? And the funny part is I myself wondered too, because, I'm kind of like new to the dating scene again. And the question is this: how soon should I get intimate with that person physically?
Yes. Whenever you are doing it because you want to do it. I have started watching Sex and the City. I've never in my life watched Sex and the City. I only know the movies.
Oh my God.
Yes. That is our life in Germany. Back then, we didn't get all these great shows because things would have to be translated. So never mind. First time watching Sex and the City, and I love Samantha. I think everybody did. But I love Samantha. And I think one thing we can learn from her is that things happen on her time. She has sex whenever she wants to. She says no and, leaves the room whenever she wants to. And that's what women should learn from men, that things need to happen on my time, not on your time. So you should have sex when you really want to have it, when you feel safe and secure in the relationship, if that's what you desire, right? If you desire a relationship, make sure that the environment you need, the certainty you need is given. If you still feel uncertain, you don't feel safe that this person is going to stay, you don't feel secure about his interest in you, then don't do it, because that's just going to lead you down this path of a roller coaster of emotions. So that's really all I can say. I don't believe in rules. I don't believe in timelines. I am a Christian, and I understand obviously when people say, hey, I want to wait until marriage. I believe in that if you're doing it for you. If you're not doing it because the congregation is watching you like a hawk, or if you're doing it because the other person won't value you otherwise. I only believe in it if you're doing it for you.
I love that. I love that. I love that you are so open-minded. And yes, you're right. It really is, how you feel, at that moment. The
Yeah.
rules can get crazy, Justine. If you go out
Yeah.
there and Google some of this
Pretty
stuff,
much.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, how long? All right. So let me ask you another question. Do you ever get women who are, and I say women because it's the most of us who are always looking for something. Do you ever get single moms? Do you ever have
Mhm.
clients who are single moms? And what is the hardest thing dating from your experience? What have you seen has been hard for those single moms when they go back to
Mhm.
dating?
Yeah. So I have only worked with one lady so far who is a single mom, and I love the experience because given my age, I'm 32, the people who are like feel attracted or are related to my content are obviously younger and sometimes not there yet. They haven't been in relationships that serious or have had kids. But from the experience that I had is that I see a lot of times that single moms are worried about their quote unquote value on the dating market, meaning that they go on the dating market with more baggage, and it's a horrible word to describe beautiful kids, that they feel like, oh, now I have another thing that makes me less attractive, right? And that is just a limiting belief and nothing else. It's just something that you believe because you think the other person believes it, right? It's not even something that you have been taught or that somebody told you in your face. It's just you go and you say, I already have baggage. And I think that is the biggest challenge hurdle that single moms face. The idea that I am, what's it called? I am I am like goods, like
Oh, used
sorry,
goods, like damaged goods?
used good